So let's look at the book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 13, verse 13. And now these three remain: faith, hope, and love. But the greatest of these is love. That's true that without love, faith cannot work. You say only faith pleases God, isn't it? What in this text, if love is the greatest, this means without love, faith cannot work. Faith cannot work without love. This means the force that sets faith to work is love. This is faith. But for the faith to move, you need love. What is love? Love looks around to see who is in need, who is sick, who is unsafe, who is depressed, who is worried. Have you done that? Look around to see who is in need of what you possess, who is sick, who is unsaved, who is depressed, who is worried. Say, have faith in God. Have faith in God. But there's something that set that faith to work. Love. When you talk in love and faith, God talks. See, when I move in love and faith, God moves. When you pray in love and faith, God prays. When you sit in love and faith, God sits. How are you in love and faith? God is. How are you? You ask yourself, am I a Christian? Am I a child of God? You measure your life by your love for God. Measure my life by my love for God. Am I a Christian? You can know if you're a Christian. Measure your life by your love for who? Love your neighbor as yourself. Your neighbor can be those who do not share the same faith with you. Your neighbor can be your enemy. Until you begin to do that, there's nothing like new beginning. It's still old beginning, nothing like new beginning. Evil is rampant everywhere in our society today. Unfortunately, evil seems to prevail than good. Evil. But when you put love in your life, in your home, in your relationships, and all around you, you drive out evil. When you put love in your life, in your home, in your relationships, in the place of work, and all around you, you drive out evil. Evil cannot stand love. Evil cannot stand love. If your sisters and your brothers are trying to hurt you, you should pray for love for them. Let's offer prayer. Don't forget, those of us that normally ask ourselves, I don't know whether I'm a Christian or not. You can know if you're a Christian. Measure your life by your word. by your love for God. Tell your neighbor, am I a Christian? What is wrong? This is why this has happened to me. This is nightmare. I've done so much. I'm an evangelist. I pay my tithe. I go to church regularly. Why are this? It's happened to me. You are worried. You don't know. You say, you measure your life. You can know. The Bible says you can know if you're a Christian. You can know. How do we know? You know by measuring your life by your love for God. When I said your love for God, whatever you do to your fellow, that you do to God. Tell your neighbor again, you can know if you're a Christian, measure your life by your love for God. That you do to your fellow, that you do to God. So now, if you know that, you know how to take care of your neighbor. You will not give your neighbor what you do not need. The used materials. You give your neighbor what you cherish, what your life depends on. If you know that, I need to measure my life by my love for God. And what I do to my neighbor, that I do to God. Okay, my love to my neighbor, I'll give what I need, what I cherish, what my life depends on, not what you do not need, not change. What your life depends on, you know what you give, what your life depends on. You mean what you are using. What you use, you take it to give it to your friend this Christmas. You can know if you are going to have a new beginning. You can know.